Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Whiskey Dictionary. So, it has been a long year, a wonderful year of whiskey drinking, and many of you folks out there chose to join me this year, which is wonderful. So, for those of you that don't know, every year, or most year, I guess I've done it twice, but I intend to continue anyway, doing the Whiskey Challenge. So the idea is to get you out there to try new whiskeys that you've never tried before. And this year, the first year I did it, it was try 15 different whiskeys, and they had to be all different styles, all different locations, etc., etc. So if you had like Jack Daniels, that counts as one, but so does Icelandic whiskey, Floki, right? So all of these things count. But this past year, 2022, I lowered that number down to 10 because I wanted it to be more approachable. I realized that not everybody's buying, a bottle and a quarter every year. Every month. So I had quite a few submissions this year, and I want to kind of just get into it. So this will be a fairly short stream. So if you're interested, hang out. Let me know. I guess it's noon on a Thursday. I'm not working at the moment, so I have all the time in the world. It's actually nice. I've been filming. I've been cleaning the office. I actually think I'm going to put out a video probably next week, or possibly maybe like the early part of January, of a video studio tour, just because I've always wanted to make one. I thought that'd be fun. So anyway, let's get onto the point at hand. So I have a few little pieces of information here that I thought would be kind of interesting. So dozens of people entered the tournament this year, but only 7 people were able to actually complete the challenge with 10 or more, in many cases a lot more, categories submitted over the course of the year. So let's just do a quick little check. I want to kind of go over some of this data. I thought it was pretty sweet. So if we look here, we've got American styles. We've got the highest drank of them was definitely rye and Tennessee whiskey. Then with Scotch, no surprise here. Single malt was the most drank out of everybody as well. Then with Irish, pot still, which I was actually very pleased to see, because I know it's not as easy to get the pot still ones. They're kind of more expensive. As far as Japanese style go, I feel like people just kind of get whatever's available. Blended is a little easier to get, of course, but single malt's probably better choice if you're going to spend that much money. Now, world whiskeys were very interesting here. Canadian, not a huge surprise. That's kind of like, I almost didn't want to make it a world whiskey. But as far as the other world whiskeys, there were Finnish, Icelandic, Iran, Italy, Mexico, Namibia, Switzerland, and Tasmania. Those all fell into the other category. So we had whiskeys truly from all over the world here, and I thought it was just super cool to see these numbers. So there were, I want to say, about 118, 120, something like that, entries over the course of the whole year. I'm hoping that if we do a 2023, which I imagine I probably will, then people might join in a little bit more frequently. But either way, it was fun to do. I did it myself. I'm a little different, obviously, because I'm purposely going all over the place, but I want you guys to kind of drink the way I do. So let's go ahead. Actually, I want to put this little guy up. So I'm going to have some pictures in the bottom here, just kind of going. Actually, I probably should have started this sooner. But one of the things I asked people to do was, as they submitted their submissions, I wanted them to include a picture of it. And a lot of people included things like their tasting notes. Some people included themselves holding a bottle, and just all kinds of stuff like that. So I guess those pics are probably going to go to the wayside, because I'm going to go switch over here to the browser webcam, and we're gonna get right to picking. Okay, we had 7 people who actually completed the challenge. We have Charleston, Eric, Jeffrey, I want to say Jan, Ken, Marnik, and Sakin. I will say, Marnik, just if nothing else, you get the MVP award. Marnik had 39 submissions this year. He's an absolute beast. Sorry, I was just checking my notes here. So let's go ahead and pick. Now, the way this is going to happen is I told it to select 3 people. The top choice is going to win a $100 gift card to Total Wine, or if there's like a local place that I can kind of call and get you a gift card from, then we'll figure it out together. But regardless, the top person gets $100, second place person gets $75, and third place person gets $50, with the intent to use this money and go buy yourself something new, something that maybe you've put off because it's too expensive, right? A $200 bottle gets a lot more affordable when you get a free $100. So without further ado, let's close some of these ads because they're the worst. Let's go ahead and pick a random item. Good luck to all the contestants. All right, loading the result. The first winner is Sakin, the second winner is Charleston, and the third winner is Jeffrey. Now, Marnik, I'm actually going to send you a little something extra because your extra effort should be rewarded. I was kind of hoping that you'd win one of the 3 prizes, but since you didn't, I'm going to send you a little care package. So, I will be in touch with all 3 of the winners, and we'll figure out how we're going to settle up on this. But let's switch back over here. So, I definitely want to say congratulations to everybody, and anybody who chose to enter. There were plenty of people who did like 1 or 2 entries, which shows kind of that good faith, like they really want to be in it, but it's hard to keep up. I know, like buying 10 bottles over the course of the year is more than it sounds like. So if I keep saying when we do 2023 Whiskey Challenge, I would encourage everybody, I'm going to actually probably lower the stakes even more. And I don't know what I'm going to do quite yet. Maybe 6, maybe 7 bottles. I'm feeling like I need to dial in the number a little bit to get more people involved because it's really about drinking new stuff. Now, a couple of quick things. There was one thing, actually, hold on. I got to grab a bottle because you guys got to, so I got a submission, actually I believe it was from Marnik, where he said specifically that he had a bottle that was a sample, and he was very pleased that it was his sample because apparently it was terrible. And that makes me sad because I just got it. It's the Floki, which is an Icelandic whiskey. So hopefully I like it better than you did. It's 47%. It's an Icelandic single malt whiskey, grain to glass in Iceland. So yeah, I don't know, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I hope that you all have a wonderful Christmas. Next week's videos are going to be all kind of pre-done, and I'm going to try to release one every day, do my usual, like, top whiskey of the year videos. So look forward to those. You should be getting something basically at noontime every day. And I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas or whatever holiday you choose to celebrate. And if I don't speak to you sooner, then I hope you have a wonderful New Year's, and congratulations again to the winners. Cheers, everybody.